So just to introduce myself, she's pulling up the slides, but my name is Remy Newman, and I'm so excited to have you all here and just so blown away. I've heard those stories so many times, but it like literally brings me to tears. And that's really a big reason why I joined this business. A little bit about me. I really have always been interested in health and wellness and, really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life and was kind of like lost for a really long time. So I kind of floated around. I tried a lot of different things and went into sales, which I made a lot of money in, which was great. But I started to realize like that's not really how I wanted to show up in the world. And I was trying to figure out how I could take my passions for, health and wellness and really pursue that for a long-term, vision. And I just really didn't see myself working the same job, doing the same thing every single day for a paycheck. And so that actually, opened me up. I met a lot of, great people, but specifically Barry in this journey. And it was just so cool because she had such a similar vision to me. And we just vibed and clicked really instantaneously. And since then, I joined the business about a year ago, but very part-time because I was spending so much time in my sales job at the time. I couldn't go all in just yet. But what's so cool about it is you can take this business as slow or as fast as you want. And that's really what I did. And so excited to announce that, this business has really enabled me not only to meet some of the most amazing community, but I was actually able to quit my full-time sales job about 2 months ago. And I am all in pursuing my dreams, pursuing this really big vision of sharing, health and wellness with the world. But one of the big things that really, perked my ears up with this business is going to be, the way that Enagic has actually structured their business model. It's so different than anything I had truly seen or anything that I've experienced. And the best way I can kind of explain it is, every single day, kind of think in your daily lives, like how often are you guys like going to a restaurant and it's new and you love it and you start sharing it with your friends and they start going, or you go to Starbucks, you get a new drink and you start raving about it. You start telling your friends and then they go buy the same drink. It's really the same thing. It's kind of that like human to human marketing. So you can go to the next slide if you can, Barry. And that's basically how Enagic's business model is structured. We like to refer to it as more of the free energy model, more like profit sharing. So, instead of Enagic wanting to pay a marketing team, they really saw the way that water was perceived in the world. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are two of the top water distributors, and it's just not really aligned with how they wanted to run their business. So they really wanted to put this in the hands of the people and the people that were experiencing the water. You've heard from Barry and, Michaela and how much it's changed their lives. And I won't get into my, health testimony or anything like that right now, but I can't stop talking about it. We can't stop sharing it with people. But now we're at a position where we actually get compensated for that. So in the kind of graphic here, it's like, you get interested, you're really excited about it. You start to develop this belief in the company because it's tried, it's true, it's so much research has gone behind it and just hundreds and hundreds of testimonies that have opened my mind to it. So you build this belief and then you purchase your machine, and Agic is going to receive money from that. But instead of paying a huge marketing team, which I can't even imagine how much Apple's paying out or Nike's paying out, it's just outrageous for all the marketing that they have to spend when this, iPhone that we have is not even worth the $1,000 that we're paying for it. So instead, Enagic shares their profits. They're going to compensate the distributors, the people out there like us that are out there doing the work, sharing this message with the world. And it's just this beautiful exchange of energy, and it's people helping people, and it just continues to go and flow in that kind of circle here. So that's really what perked my interest into this, and it's been so amazing to experience it so far. And just kind of think to yourself, like, we're doing this all the time in our daily lives. So to give you an idea too of the actual like compensation structure, what really perked my interest was the long-term vision, but we have to start somewhere. So if you can go to the next slide, Barry, that'd be amazing. Perfect. So let's just say, after this call, you're super hyped up. You're like, okay, I need to get my machine. I need the system in my home. You're excited. You start drinking the water. 2 weeks later, you can see all these crazy health benefits, or hey, maybe it takes some months, but you're going to love it no matter what. And you're probably going to start talking about it and sharing it. So you get to this point and you sell one machine, or I like to say you changed one life, because I really believe and have felt that every single time I'm connecting someone with a machine, it's a direct impact in their life. And that's what I love. But the company will actually pay you commission. And so Enagic's commission structure is actually patented, which is so cool. It's tried, it's true. There's a reason that this company's been around for, almost 50 years. And so it's called the 8-point commission structure. So kind of see in the graphic, it's like a pie. So there's 8 points of the pie. Every single time someone shares a machine with someone purchases a machine, Enagic is going to compensate 8 different points. And each point is $340. So when you're just getting started, you're kind of new, getting your feet dipped in the water, you're going to get $340 for that life changed. Now, what's beautiful is as you continue to grow, you're helping more and more people. You can go to the next slide, Bear. You start to, let's say you sell your second machine, you connect someone else with it, you will get another 340, because you can see you're a 1A, you're getting 1 point of that little 8-point pie. Now, as you continue to grow in this business, you're helping more people, on your third machine that you connect to someone, you're going to reach 2A. And so you're going to get 2 pieces of that pie. So 680, which is amazing. I mean, to me, that is just a really, even starting out, like a big number. And the beauty of this is we have our team to teach us and everything that they know, and plug into these systems that are tried and true, and how to educate on this. And as you continue on your 11th sale, you rank up again, you're getting promoted again. So it's going to be 3 points of the pie, so $1,020. Now, what I also love about this business, because you can go out there and you can say, hey, I just want to connect people with machines, direct sales, machines sold directly by you, or you can be in a position where you want to grow a team, similarly to what we're doing here. And that's really the beauty of this, because you can start to use your experience to train the people under you that are just as fired up as you are and just as excited to share this business with other people. So that's what we call an indirect sale. And so if you can go to the next slide, I won't cover this too in depth. I want to be respectful of time, reach out to the person that invited you for further details on this. But as you can see, as you grow in the company, 4A, you get 4 points of the pie, 5A, 5 points, and 6A, 6 points. But once you get to 6A, you have reached the cap of the amount of commission you're able to make from directly selling the machines, which is exciting. That's what we're all working towards. But you don't have to get there alone. You can really leverage your team. So either you're selling all these, or these can be group sales. So I'm going to use an example here. So let's say you got started and maybe you hit a 4A rank. You're super stoked. You've been connecting a lot of people with this. And let's say you bring someone on, let's say his name's Derek. He's super pumped on this. He gets to 4A. He starts sharing machines like crazy. So, once he's 4A and you're 4A, there's only 8 points of commission to pay out. So each of you will be receiving 1360, a check for 1360, which is great for sale. But what's beautiful with this is, the people that you bring on, if they're fired up and they want to go all in on the business and go crazy with it, they might rank up faster than you. If Derek gets to 5A, he's going to get 5 points of the commission at this point. So he's going to get that $1,700 and you're only going to get that 3 points. So it really is cool to build your team up. And, it's not this like pyramid scheme where people at the top are always making more than the people at the bottom. It's really cool that we kind of have this structure. And so once you're kind of at that level of the 6A, it's what we're all working towards. Where I really am excited and where my vision lies is kind of the long-term plan. And so if you can go to the next slide, Bear. Once you're 6A, you're a leader, you are very, savvy with this business model. You really can step into your, leadership role. And instead of only getting paid for machines that are being sold by you and your team, you actually have this amazing bonus structure where if you can kind of get other people like on your team that are really inspired and hyped up to reach that 6A rank, there's continuous bonuses that you can get. And what a lot of us on our team are working towards is this one called 6A 2-3. It's crazy even looking at it. I'm so excited. But you get a one-time $25,000 bonus, and you get $5,000 monthly for your entire life. And this is money and income that can be passed on to your children, it's your legacy, it's your retirement plan. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, sign me up, because now I can really see the vision for my finances and where I want to go. And I am not here to just make money. Money is so important to me, but with this business, I mean, this is going to enable me to reach my vision. Like, I have, charities that I want to donate to. I want to, buy my mom and dad a house. I want to give back to my family. I want to give back to the world. But, I have these visions of creating like a holistic healing center that has all these different, healers, that's kind of all encompassing. And I don't know how the heck I'm going to do that without this type of financing. So it's just really exciting to have this business opportunity that, the energy that we put into it and the people that we help, it's directly correlated to the impact and the income that we make. So that wraps up, the income part of it. We can go very deep into that. It's a lot of fun, but really what I want to kind of leave with is we really are meant to be living a life of abundance. YOLO, you only live once, but we can only really get to this point if you start to say yes to yourself and start to reprogram, all these things in society that are telling you that, you can't make that type of money. You are the next step to your legacy. And really what I see entrepreneurship is just solving the riddle. There's so much out there. You just look at the market in the world, and if there's something missing, you provide a solution for it. And this provides, I feel like this solves so many riddles of hydration, holistic health, helping the environment, sustainability, wealth, legacy, giving back to the world. And I love it because you can go as slow as you want. You can start small and do part-time, or you can go all in and go full-time. You can go as fast or slow as you want. We're going to be here to support you. And my favorite part is the fact that every single day I'm working with community, people that are just as passionate as I am, that are driven to make an impact, like-minded people. And in a world that's so divisive, it's one of the best things that we can have is people that are willing to listen to us and, have a similar vision and mission, and to collaborate and work together on this. And I mean, kind of think about it, really, how much extra income a month would be life-changing for you? Is it 500? Is it 5,000? Is it 30,000? For me, starting small, 500 was life-changing. I mean, that's money that can go into so many different things that I'm working towards. But we all, as our team, have much bigger visions than that. And we, funny enough, have seen people get to these high ranks. And I want to be very adamant that this is not an easy get rich quick thing. It takes work, it takes time and consistency and mindset changes, and your life will change, but it's going to change for the better. And instead of wasting, your whole life working for, a company that's not really putting that much value into you, or you're not passionate about what you're doing, what about, really grinding for, I've seen some of people on our community reach those top ranks within 7 to 8 years. So if I can do this in 7 to 8 years and build this legacy, it's so exciting to me. And I'm so fired up about it. And I hope you guys are too. And I hope to see some of you joining our team. It would be amazing. And I guess the last thing I'll leave with, we're wrapping up here. Just, whoever invited you to this call, they really, truly care about you. They care about your health, but also your wealth. This, especially with how expensive life has been getting, it's time to diversify and to really open our minds to other opportunities. So whoever invited you, let them know kind of what level you're at. If you're a number one, you're fired up, pay in full today, you're ready to go join the team, or at least get your machine for your health. You do not have to do the business, but this business will always be available if you're ready. If you're a 2, you can, lock in a credit card. That's the route I went. You can be paying or investing as low as $55 a month. If, hey, credit's not really that great, but you're really fired up and you want to do this and you're ready to change your life, but maybe you don't have the credit or a ton of finances, it's $1,300 down and $180 for 24 months. And we will work with you on ways to make this happen. We do this every single day and help families every single day. So hope you guys can tell I'm fired up about this. I'm super, super excited about the future. Thank you so much for your time. And thank yourselves for showing up. This really shows me that you guys are here to be open-minded, support, and hopefully take a step in, really changing your life for the long term. And I'll leave you with again, reach out to the person that invited you with any questions, because I know we covered a ton today. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.